What is up, guys? It is Midwest Raider Update, guys. We're going to talk about the Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders, and the Miami Dolphins, guys. What a great game we had on Sunday. The Raiders did win 31-28, I believe. Yes. And what a game, guys. It went down into overtime, and basically we had to pull it out. Went back and forth, tied, and then we were able to kick a field goal. Actually had to kick two to get there, but we got there. We could have won this game outright, man. We missed a field goal during the regular time. You know, that could have helped. So very, very close game. Very, very good game. What a way to deliver to the fans of Vegas, too. So it's just been, so far, a crazy year already, and we are 3-0. So that's a really, really awesome feeling. Been a long time, since 2002, since Gruden took us to the Super Bowl, guys. So it's looking like you guys always have to reflect on the past to get to the future. And I've said it in a past video, guys, check it out, that, Gruden had a plan, and he's, getting through that plan, guys, and he's finally getting the players he needs. I don't think we have all the players we need, but we're really close, and we really have a team, as long as we can keep the injuries to a minimum, that we're still kind of carrying momentum, guys. And momentum is also a very, very big thing when you're talking about games and season and everything. So we're going to talk about that too as well, guys. So I got a lot to get in, guys. I just want to say I had videos in the past. I had to erase them all for this year to get my new channel up and going and correct. So hopefully, guys, if you guys subscribed to Midwest Raider in the past, please subscribe again, guys. Please get back on my channel. I know there's a lot of people coming out of the woodwork now that the Raiders are 3-0, but I have been making videos for a while, guys. So please like, subscribe, and share. And let's talk Raider Nation. Let's talk Raiders, guys. If I watch a game, I'm going to bring you a video. So let's get into the game, guys. Like I said, 31-28. We had 497 yards of offense, guys, compared to their 330. And we had the time of possession. I think we had 38 minutes, and they had 31 minutes. So those are all positive things that we took advantage of to keep in the lead, guys. Time of possession, of course, turnovers. We did have a turnover because Barber fumbled the ball, but they don't really talk about that because he ended up having 100 yards and a really good day and a touchdown towards the end of the day that day. So still, I think it was a pretty good game for Barber. No matter what happened, he made up for it with the touchdown at the end of the game. That was a really big touchdown that we needed. So Derek Carr playing fantastic, 26-43, 386 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did throw 1 pick, which was a pick 6, but he made up for it because he won the game, guys. He came back in fourth quarter, and we were able to get that win. So very, very cool there. Barber, 23 for 111 yards, averaging 4.8 yards a carry, had a 27-yard long run. Very, very nice there. Drake still, coming out of the backfield, having those receptions and having a couple runs as well. He had 24 yards rushing, but 33 yards passing, collecting passes, three receptions there. Renfro with 77 yards. Edwards with 89 yards. We hit Renfro 5 times and Waller 5 times. We're definitely spreading the ball around. I think we hit 9 receivers that we ended up throwing the ball. So very, very good way to spread the ball around that game. Abram with 7 tackles. Corey Littleton with 10 tackles. He's having a really good season. He's definitely having a better season than he had last year. We were also a little bit more solid up the middle. So that was fantastic to see. They weren't gashing us up the middle for some long plays like we've had the first 2 games. So I think they're starting to get into the game, get everything going, get the bugs out, get the rust out. And boy, we are taking it to these guys. Defense was looking pretty good, even though we were, some of these guys are banged up. So it's good to see that we're still trucking. Crosby only had 1 tackle and 1 assist, but he was definitely involved, getting the push, doing all the things he can do. Hankins was in there with 5 tackles. Perryman, 14 tackles. My God, this guy is everywhere, having really big turnouts in the game, just being there, being around the ball, gang tackling, things we like to see in the NFL to get things done. So very, very cool there, guys. A lot of guys having very, very good games. Ruggs did really good in this game. He's coming along well as too, catching balls, running good routes, guys. He's running really good slant routes. They're hitting him on certain speed routes, and speed kills. So it's helping out our offense. They still have to cover him. You got to cover Waller, and one of these guys are going to be able to get open. So I think we're starting to figure it out. Offense was doing really good. Defense is holding on strong. Very, very good stuff, guys. It's really cool to see. So there's a few other things I want to talk about before I talk about the upcoming game against the Chargers as well. But I want to talk about Derek Carr. Derek Carr had a fantastic season. It's nice to see him getting some clout in the NFL. MVP talk again. He's got like 1,200 yards already this season with only 3 games under his belt. It's looking very, very good, guys. He also has the most game-winning, for a single season, the most game-winning fourth quarter comebacks, guys. So he doesn't have the most total like all time, but in a single season, he's collected a lot of wins within the season. So like him and Matt Stafford are tied for first in that category. And I think he has, like 22, 25 total in a single season, or in the different various seasons. And then I think Stafford has 28, so he's a couple behind. But like I said, in single season, he is the player that has carried the team to get the wins in the fourth quarter. It's pretty crazy. I think in the just fourth quarter comebacks in general, he's lower in the top 25 or top 20, but he's definitely up there all time, guys. Think about all time of all the quarterbacks in the NFL, all time in the top 25. That's pretty awesome for comebacks. So very, very cool stat just to put out there, guys. Like I said, I think single season Matt Stafford is in the lead of that, and then Derek Carr, I think it's Stafford 28, 25 for Carr, but he could break that this season. He could end up with a lot of fourth quarter comebacks, and we got a lot of big games coming up. The Chargers, I could see that being down to the wire. The Chiefs, that's going to be down to the wire. We play them twice, so those types of games are going to be very, very exciting coming up to see maybe he can snap that record as well. Also, let's talk about injuries, guys. I want to talk about injuries. All the players with injuries, I'm not going to say they're out or in, but guys playing with injuries right now. Derek Carr did roll that ankle, guys, and he's playing with a hurt ankle. But he's still going to play, guys. Josh Jacobs is doubtful, but maybe he could play, but he's still working with I think it was an ankle injury as well. Richie is still out incognito. Quentin Jefferson has a fibula injury. He's still playing, but he's got that little asterisk by it. But these guys are the ones that are just playing with injuries. Not saying they're in or out, but they have injuries. So like I said, Derek Carr, Quentin Jefferson, Eric Ingold, which scored a touchdown. He has a knee injury. Kowalski still has concussion, had concussions in the past, so he's playing, but he's back. Leatherwood has a back issue. Nassib has a toe issue. Hamstring for Ngakwe. But hamstrings don't go away. Those are some nagging injuries the whole season. So Phylon has a knee. Abram with an Achilles. Levitt had a concussion. Teamer still has a shoulder. And then, Mowig had an ankle as well. Quinn and Lee all had some injuries as well, guys. So that's a lot of injuries. I'm not saying they're out, but they're going to have to play with injuries if they do come in, guys. And a lot of these are injuries that don't go away. They're just going to be carrying on for the rest of the season. So it's kind of crazy that our team's being really tough right now, hanging in there. Hopefully maybe they get to take a little bit of break somehow. Maybe we can get a convincing win in a game and get some other players in there just to take over just for a little bit so these guys can get some rest and get back. The bye week is only on till week 8, and that'll be a good week for us to get some players back, get some rest and that type of thing as well. But like I said, it's going to be tough, guys. 4 players to talk about that we should be looking for to probably get back here really soon was Javen White, Nixon, Morrow, and Richard are all players that were expected to come back in week 4. I haven't heard a lot about this yet. But those are just names to keep out there, and let me know if you guys hear anything on any of those guys, Morrow, Rashard, Nixon, and White. See if any of them are coming back yet or not. Would be cool to know. But just wanted to put those injuries out there, guys, just because injuries are very important, of course, because it's definitely affecting the team, especially some of the big names like Jacobs and Jefferson and Leatherwood. That definitely would put a hole. Abram would put a hole in our defense. Morig with the ankle, man, those are huge. They would be huge injuries because those guys are doing really good, playing very, very well right now, and really raising the level of our defense and offense. So just put that out there, guys. Let me know what you guys think. You think we're playing pretty tough right now, and what do you guys think of Derek Carr? I know he gets a lot of crap, and a lot of people were saying stuff about him. I've always been a Derek Carr enthusiast and said he's been one of the best quarterbacks that we've had, and it's true. And I've been hanging with him, and this was kind of year where I was on the teeter-totter. I was like, Derek Carr and John Gruden need to get it on, need to show what they were going to do, and so far they've got it done, so it's pretty cool. Another thing I want to talk about is all the commentary out there, guys. Everybody was like, I knew if we lost against the Dolphins, it was going to be a nonstop kill the Raiders buzz, momentum, everything, because everybody would have been, we got the same old Raiders, they're losing games to teams they shouldn't be losing to, and that type of thing. So I knew it would be really, really big that we won this game, and it was for many reasons. Like I said, momentum of the team, guys, and everything. Momentum is huge, no matter if it's season momentum or if it's a game momentum. This game, Casey Hayward, man, with that safety, really propelled our team to overcome, and we did. That was huge. That was a huge momentum swing for the game. Casey Hayward and that safety. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that was the main thing that caused us to turn this game around and us playing very well and winning the game? I think it was huge, and I think it was the turning point in this game against Miami. But like I said, turning point in the season, I think this could be it. This could be a big turning point. It was a point where people were saying, they might, if they lose to the Dolphins, it's the same old Raiders. Well, boom, we got it done. It's a big win, guys. I think it's going to propel us to that next level. Now, we got some big games coming up, guys. We know, like I said, we have the Chiefs, and we have some bigger games coming up. We have the Chargers this week, guys. We got the Bears. Denver's 3-0. They're not going to be no slouch with their defense. But, anything can happen on any day, guys. And, so Chargers, Bears, and the Broncos. And then we wrap it up with the Eagles, which is not a huge concern for me, but any day, anytime, anything can happen. But like I said, those are kind of some big games that we're going to show where we're at. And like I said, I'm going to wait till week 8 to say I'm going to be on the bandwagon or I'm going to be like, But right now I'm on the bandwagon, guys. I'm on the Raiders. I'm saying, yes, we are doing it like we're supposed to. Everything's coming out, like I said. Gruden's on the right page. Carr's on the right page. Got some pieces that are helping us. And, we're moving. This Charger game, if we were to lose this game, the announcers and everybody are going to be like, well, the Chargers are pretty good. They're playing really well. It was a good fought game. But if we would have lost against the Dolphins, it would have been the opposite. It would have been the Raiders are still trash and blah, 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 and this and that. And like I said, it would have been completely different. So I'm so 100% glad we won this game, guys, because it would have been huge, crazy thing with the media and the sportscasters and whatever if the Raiders would have lost this game. Like I said, now puts us a little higher. If we go against the Chargers, which I think it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a shootout, guys. This is going to be one of those guys who are going to come out in the fourth quarter and win the game. And I hope it is the Raiders, guys. So I'm going to predict this game. I am going to go with the Raiders win. I really think we do have an edge over the San Diego Chargers, even though it was, close games last year. So I'm going to say the score, I don't think it's going to be high. I want to say it's going to be 24-21. Raiders with the victory by a field goal at the end, guys, and it's going to be 24-21, guys. That's my prediction. Tell me what you guys think. You think that's a good prediction? Let me know, guys. If you guys want to talk football, any other questions or anything, let me know. Let's talk football. I'll get back to you in the comments if I can, and as quick as I can, let me know. And like I said, if I watch a video, if I watch a game, I'm going to make a video. So please stay tuned for more videos. Midwest Raider update.